the day, the economic freedom fighters and the United Democratic Movement have approached the North Gauteng High Court today to force the public protector to release her report on state capture. Our reporter Aldrin Sampear now joins us from Pretoria. Aldrin, now we saw the two sides presenting their arguments. What came out of that?
Well, I guess very important now, Elvis, is the breaking news that has come through that we heard during those proceedings is that the report on state capture will not be released today. The council representing the public protector indicated that as for due courtesy to the courts, considering that President Jacob Zuma has made the application to interdict Thuli Madonsela from releasing the report, they've decided not to release the report. So that's what we know at the moment. So at 2 o'clock later this afternoon, when Thuli Madonsela will be delivering her last few investigations, the reports that she has finalized, the state capture report will not be part of it. But what we do know as well from the representation given by the council is that the state capture report has been signed and it has been finalized. Now, the argument in court has been what happens to the report at the moment. The EFF has been arguing that the report should be released today. They say they don't trust that the incoming public protector, Busisiwe Mkhwebane, will release the report. And this is because of an interview that she did with us where she said that state capture is not a priority. But the judge made a suggestion. What if the report is preserved up until Tuesday? So when the courts resume and when President Jacob Zuma's application is being heard and Des van Rooyen also joins that application from the president, that report will be preserved up until then. It seems as though all the councils are agreeing to that suggestion by the judge, as well as the office of the public protector. But the EFF had a bit of concern, as I've indicated earlier on, saying that they don't know what will happen to that report. The judge then said that immediately when the order is set down and that report is not released in future, that would make it a criminal offense. So it will be up to the judge that will be sitting and listening to the case on Tuesday to consider whether the report, as being finalized by Thuli Madonsela, should be released. The representation that we heard from Des van Rooyen, his lawyer's counsel, indicating that he wasn't given enough time to respond to the preliminary report by Thuli Madonsela. He's saying that he was given about 24 hours, and he believes that according to the Public Protectors Act, that's not enough time to respond to some of the allegations that have been made. The counsel from the Public Protector indicated that as it stands, the report that has been finalized, there are no adverse findings or recommendations against Des van Rooyen, and this was indicated to him in a letter. Remember that in the interview that we did with Thuli Madonsela last week Friday, she also indicated that the team has decided to do the investigation in two parts. So there is the first phase of the state capture investigation, and then there is the second part of the state capture investigation. So the first part of the state capture investigation has been finalized, and we also had representation from President Jacob Zuma's lawyers who have indicated that they also agree to the recommendation or suggestion by the judge that the report be preserved until Tuesday. So now, as it stands, the court has adjourned. The different councils are sitting and they're locking horns around what exactly the order should read out when the judge resumes.
Aldrin, thank you so much for that update. It's over to the courts on Tuesday. That's our reporter Aldrin Sampear on that story.